Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area near Union University, ready to report to you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next 9 days. Looks like we had our first snow of the season today. It actually looked pretty. It was a little dangerous though for some people because there were some wrecks reported in the area. But it was a pretty sight for once. And yes, we got more than a trace of snow in most locations. Matter of fact, here in North Jackson, near Union University, I had 2 inches of snow. But it was a dry snow because I melted it down after it got through and got the water equivalent of 1/1300ths of an inch. So it was sort of a dry snow. If it was a so-called wet snow, I had a lot more moisture to it. We probably would have had 3 or 4 inches at least. But winding up at 2 inches is still not bad though for this part of West Tennessee. But that's how much I had here, and thought I'd share that with you right up front. It's not a record though. The snowfall record for today's date is 4 inches, and that fell in 1970. But 2 inches is enough, at least in my book it is. I believe it gave a lot of the county schools, general county schools of West Tennessee, an extra day off. So a lot of people got a chance, at least students got a chance to enjoy the snow. And some, of course, had to go to work, but that's normally how it is. But anyhow, but it should be the last snow we have for a few days. The radar is showing some very light snow in parts of West Tennessee right now and down near Memphis. It may be moving over our area here within the next 2 to 3 hours, but the most that I expect out of that would be maybe a few flurries for sure this time. No additional accumulation. So generally I'm just going to call it mostly cloudy for the remainder of tonight. Alright, beyond that, so far our low temperature today has been 15 degrees. Our high today was only 24 degrees. That was not a record coldest high though, which is 15 degrees back in 2014, just 3 years ago. We had a high of only 15 degrees. But today's 24 was cold enough, I grant you. Okay, beyond that, at 5 p.m. the skies were cloudy, of course. The temperature at that time was 17 degrees. The wind chill was 7 degrees. The dew point was also 7 degrees. The relative humidity was 65%. We had north winds at 17 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was holding at 30.28 inches of mercury. Today's lowest relative humidity was 65% at 1 through 5 p.m. The highest was 92% at 8 a.m. this morning. The coldest wind chill so far today has been 5 degrees, and that was at 9 a.m. And the highest wind gust so far has been out of the north at 23 miles per hour, and that was at 12:01 a.m. The sun rises tomorrow morning at 7:05 a.m. and sets tomorrow evening at 4:58 p.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow afternoon at 1:03 p.m. and set Sunday morning, the 8th, at 1:37 a.m. Today's records, as I sort of already mentioned a few of them, for January the 6th, 72 would be the hottest high in 1956. The coldest high would be 15 in 2014. The warmest low would be 58 in 1998. And the coldest low would be 3 degrees in 1970. Rainfall record for today would be 1.76. 1.76 in 1991. And like I mentioned, the snowfall record would be 4 inches in 1970. To the forecast for tonight, it's going to be remaining mostly cloudy, of course. We wind up, the sky should clear up after midnight, somewhere between about 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. Should clear up and be generally mostly clear tomorrow. The low tomorrow morning should be near 13 degrees. High tomorrow about 27 degrees. We'll have north winds at 10 to 20. And by the way, there is a wind chill advisory for all of West Tennessee from midnight tonight till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for probable wind chills of near 0 to 5 below 0. So it's going to feel mighty cold in the morning and throughout the night, of course. So dress as warmly as you possibly can. And make sure you check on your neighbors and friends to make sure they're okay also. Other than that, it looks like it's going to be Sunday. We're going to have fair skies during the morning hours, becoming mostly cloudy by Sunday afternoon, with a low near 14 and a high of 36. On Monday, it's going to be fair skies till noon, then becoming mostly cloudy for the remainder of Monday, with the low near 23 and a high of 44, with south winds at 15 to 25. On Tuesday, we got a good 80% chance for rain, with thunderstorms possible by Tuesday night, with the low near 38 and a high of 60, with south winds weather gusty at 20 to 35 miles per hour. So we're going to have a windy day on Tuesday. And by Wednesday, it's going to be fair skies, but until noon. Then we have a 50% chance for some rain during the PM hours, afternoon and evening, with the low near 40 and a high of 58. Next Thursday, we're going to have a 60% chance of morning rain, then just cloudy for the remainder of the day, with a low near 52 and a high of 67. With south winds at 10 to 20. It's going to be almost 70 degrees by next Thursday, and here we are having lows almost 10 degrees tomorrow morning. My goodness, what a difference in just a few days. Okay, next Friday, the 13th, should be cloudy skies with a 60% chance of rain throughout the day, with a low near 56 and a high of 62. With south winds at 10 to 20. Next weekend, next Saturday, January 14th, there's going to be cloudy skies with a 40% chance for rain until Saturday night. Then the sky should become fair, with the low near 49 and a high of 58, with south winds at 10 to 20. And next Sunday week, the 15th, it looks like it's going to be fair skies with the low near 46 and a high of 53. With south winds at 10 to 20. And that's a look at your forecast for the next 9 days. So if you have to go out tonight, just be real careful. Like I mentioned, dress warmly as you can. Be careful because there's a lot of secondary and roads that are still snow covered, in some cases melted ice covered, or refrozen covered, I should say. And that remained the case all night tonight. And of course, sun melting may take place again tomorrow. But what don't may refreeze again for Sunday morning. So we may have to deal with that until at least Sunday afternoon, when it gets a little bit above freezing at 36. But we're going to have to wait till Monday for a real good thaw out when it gets up to about 44 degrees on that day. And then, like I said, toward Thursday, highs up there around 67 degrees. Next weekend's not going to be that bad, with highs in the mid to upper 50s compared to this weekend. Well, welcome to West Tennessee weather sometimes. It does go from one extreme to the other, especially in the wintertime. Well, alrighty, that's it for tonight. I hope all of you have a very pleasant Friday night, January the 6th, and I hope you all have some nice dreams. I hope you wake up to a beautiful but cold Saturday, January the 7th, 2017, and hope to have an update ready for you tomorrow night. All right. Well, so long and good night, my friends, and sweet dreams, and God bless.